Chaidez burned his damn mustache trying to smoke a cig because it's windy outside. Arizona's never windy, but when it's windy, it's fucking windy. Actually, that made no sense, but it actually made a lot of sense. So get the fuck out of here with that. I'm gonna stay until this nigga comes back from his piss so that he could just walk in so y'all can stare at my dick and abdomen area, which I had to say, if you saw how fat I was after the surgery, I'm looking alright, but I'm still looking terrible. What up, dog?
What's up?
Just filling in on your piss, aka checking out for.
Check it out. I'm gonna go through.
Yeah. Okay. I said piss, aka checking your mustache for the last and final time.
Dude, bro, I fucking burned off.
Yeah, I know.
A chunk of my mustache.
He thinks you burn off like a good.
Dude, I looked in the mirror. Not 80%.
It's close to 8.
It's bad though.
Not even 10% of your stash.
It's just it takes me so long to grow it that it's like passion.
Whatever. There's gonna be a short show. I gotta run off. Yo, I was thinking something funny. We could just say that like the majority of the work is being a Lyft driver.
What do you mean?
I'm just joking. We'll talk about that later. It's a secret joke. You're actually probably gonna have to listen to that later to catch that, you son of a fuck. When I'm lifting, you know, I lift all day. I work actually. I lift it in the morning. You getting back on your health shit? You've been eating like shit.
No, actually, I've been eating pretty good today. This morning, because I didn't get any sleep, I kind of just had a bowl of cereal or whatever. But a lot of avocado, man. A lot of a lot of sugar, a lot of carbs. No, I've been doing pretty good, man. A lot of avocado, a lot of eggs, a lot of protein. Not a lot of protein, but a good amount of protein, shit like that.
Oh.
Yeah, what about you?
Yeah, sit out there. I've been eating like shit when I was in Vegas, though. Fucking shit.
Dude, I feel like, especially when you're in Vegas for 5 days, man, you can't be held responsible for what happens when it comes to like that kind of shit.
I didn't eat that much, so I think actually I need to go see the scale. I think I might have lost weight somehow.
That's good.
Eating a pure sugar diet. People might need to, get off that ketogenic kick and go straight into sugar mode again.
Straight into fructose corn syrup and shit.
Just inject that right back in your dick. Makes you come sweet.
That's gross.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it depends on who you're asking.
I don't think I've ever had it. So I've had a chick tell me that she was like pleasantly surprised that it tasted better. So she was asking me like what I've been doing. I was like, I've been eating a lot better and a lot healthier foods.
Wait, this recent?
No, this is years ago.
Oh yeah, I've been told that too. I've been told that it tastes like weed.
Wow. Oh yeah. Well, I mean that makes sense.
And I knew this chick who sucked Lil Wayne's dick, and she said it tastes like weed.
Wow.
Actually, I knew 2 chicks who sucked Lil Wayne's dick. 2 different chicks. They both said it. Who knows if it's because he's like jerking it after he's rolling up, but they said his cunt tastes like weed. But I got that too. I think it's like whatever you're ingesting a lot.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You know?
Sometimes I take a piss and it smells like coffee.
Dog, me too now.
It's true though.
Dog, me too forever, but mostly because of my brown color.
Most of your brown color?
I was saying a lot of racist shit on accident.
A lot of racist shit?
Yeah, in Vegas.
Oh, in
Vegas? Just accidentally making
just
fun
drunk
of Asians
and fucking yelling and shit.
I was yelling hallelujah baby on Saturday in front of his. I was just fucking being a fucking asshole. Everyone was doing fucking yay and shit. I did not do yay. I was numbing a little bit. I knew it was good shit, but it was crazy. There's so many fucking people that we knew. Made a lot of homies pretty chill. A lot of homies had dude. Shouldn't even bring condoms, man. The only reason to bring condoms is you're gonna fuck a fucking prostitute or some shit. I'm not really down with that.
Yo, so I was gonna ask you about that. I mean, because you had made the joke about, and I mean, everyone makes the joke about how like prostitution out there is pretty like available.
I think it's legal.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Well, you can go like the Bunny Ranch or whatever, but that's in Nevada. Well, I guess that is.
I think Nevada prostitution's legal.
All across the board? Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't really care either way, but
I could be corrected there, but I'm pretty sure, man. That's why the gambling is legal and prostitution is legal.
I mean, it makes sense. They usually coincide, yeah, that kind of crowd. Not everyone, but generally.
No, I don't know exactly how Nevada got that. I should do some research, but for some reason, it's a state for that. Maybe the mob had something to do with it. Maybe it's something else. Maybe
Dude, all I can taste and smell right now is my burnt ass mustache.
Yeah, most likely.
It's driving me fucking crazy, man. I'm so sad. That's like a day's work gone. A day's back of mustache.
If I was you, I would hit it with some Listerine or some aftershave and test those both out.
Yeah, fuck it. What do you mean, like, to grow it out better? Are those growing methods? Mustache?
It's for the smell.
Oh, okay. I was like, yo, is that gonna make that shit fucking...
Yeah, it's
perm out?
It's fucking Propecia for your stash.
Dude, I heard that shit will kill your boner.
Yeah, that's what Rogan was saying.
Yeah, I think that Brian Callen was saying it happened to him. He stopped taking it.
I'm with Michael Jordan and Joe Rogan, and I'm not with the LeBron way. If your hair's going, just get rid of that shit.
Dude, I have a buddy.
Well, I guess the LeBron way sort of works, so.
Okay, but especially for people that doesn't. Like,
some shit.
There's this dude I know. I love him to death. He's a really cool dude. He's a furry, so he goes to like furry conventions and shit. And he's also gay. Up. Like he has spent probably like $2,000 on a costume that someone else made for him to go to these things where he dresses up. It's all about community, apparently, or whatever.
And they fuck with the costumes on.
Some of them do, yeah. He says.
No, I think the official furries do.
Yeah, he says that he just wears the costume and he gets totally fucking drunk, but he's also gay, so. I mean, he could be doing all kinds of crazy shit, right? But a really cool dude. Anyhow, he's like completely fucking bald on the top, you know, and he's got hella hair on the sides and in the back, and he tries to like comb it over. His name is Ben. He's a really cool fucking dude. But I feel like my dude should just call it a wrap because he looks super creepy with just the hair on the sides, man. It's just not a good look for him. Yeah, but he just won't let it go. Well, it's so funny because he's a white dude who was raised with black folks, so he talks like a
He's older?
Yeah, he's probably older than me by like a year. He talks like old black folks.
I think people who are older,
it's crazy.
The hair was like highly valued when they were younger, like in the 70s or 80s, depending on how old they were. Like my dad, like he's balding and like he has the hair on the sides and a little bit on top, but I feel like if I went to his level, I'd probably just shave. You know, like I don't know, but I mean, I sort of like foresaw it, perhaps. You know, if my dad was going bald, like maybe I might later. So, and I like the convenience of short hair, you know, and like my hair, it's nice right now, but you know, if I go bald, how much of a jump is this to bald? Not that much. You know, I already started wearing hats 2 days ago.
But you're not bald. Your hair's just thinner, right? I mean,
no, I'm just saying, like, I mean, even if I went bald, I could just shave my head. It's not a big jump.
Dude,
but I sort of foresaw that maybe I might, so that, you know, I was like, well, I like to not, like, when my hair's like this, do you think I'd do it?
What do you mean?
You think I'd do my hair? I just have to shave. The goatee, I think, looks nice and bounces my gorilla jaw a little bit. But do you know why I really do it? Another reason why I do it? It's easier to shave. This part takes me the most time. Everything else is easy. My cheeks, it comes right off here a little bit, but I don't even have to get up to where it cuts. And I just trim it. Save me a fuck shit ton of time, and I don't have to look like a fucking hobo. Which I might look like a crobo right now. My hair looks pretty flat. Holla, holla, holla. This is what happens, Chaidez.
So about 4, yeah?
So hot.
Like right at 4? Or?
No, 4:15.
4:15? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it has to be pretty much right then if you want to ride right then, you know. So, because I gotta rush out, I gotta be in Tempe for a meeting at 5, but you know, optimally probably get there at 4:45.
No, I feel you. Yeah, that'll work. Dude, I tell you, I sold that monitor, dude. I sold it for like $40. Yeah, it was pretty cool. I was totally expecting like some weirdo, and I got there and he was just some young college student who was just trying to get a good hookup. Dude, he was a total hacker. He had all these like low key hacker stickers on his laptop. You just like stuff that you don't see, so it's kind of entertaining. I wanted to ask more questions, but also, you know, I don't really care that much. But it was pretty cool. Young dude, he seemed pretty cool. Plugged it all in, everything worked, and he was like eyeing me and shit when I was like looking at the money, but I'm just making sure. Fuck all that.
Get the fuck. He was eyeing you?
Well, not like eyeing me. Like
I wish I was there. I would have fucking.
No. He was just like. Well, I was thinking the same thing though. When he like plugged the monitor in and tested it just to make sure it worked. It's like, dude, I wouldn't have fucking come all the way down here if this shit didn't work. Like, but so it's kind of the same thing.
Yeah.
I just
he tested your shit.
Yeah.
You tested his shit, and peace.
Yeah. I mean, that's what it was. But he kind of like smirked at the fact that I did that. But it's like, come on, man. You got all these fucking... You could have printed this money out. How the fuck, you know, for all I know.
Still might be printed. Just
yeah, the fucking bank took it, so... Fuck him at this point. It's official.
Yeah. Dude, my bike ride project is going well. All the circuit is together.
That's good, man.
Getting programmed. Can't wait. I think this project is going well. This is the official 11th show. We didn't even realize we hit 10. We're just unprepared.
Yeah, we're all over the place. I'm all over the place, man.
It's all good.
Yeah.
It's all goody doggy. We should be further, but it's okay. As soon as we record a couple more, we're putting them up, like we said. Man, rude people.
Man, it's hard to say if it's even rude. Like for me, you know, it's not even I'm dealing with someone. I'm talking to someone through text right now, and it's not so much that he's rude or being rude. It's just the tone that I perceived through a text message was just it came.
You know what? It's not rude people because, like we were saying, managed before. I sort of like people who are genuinely rude. The thing about this guy that irks me is the fact that you cited that his rude behavior seems to be stemming from the fact that he's hanging out with somebody else and he's allowing that to affect the way that it affects you, even though you don't know the other party.
Yeah. I just assume that it's got to be that because his attitude has not been that way, but lately he's been hanging out with God who knows.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's the only thing. It's like, how fake can you be? Because, like, once that relationship dries through or you meet someone else that you place in a higher priority than that person and they may be cool with him or not, it's like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, it becomes a weird situation.
Yo, and it's just him, right? He's the only one that needs to ride.
Yeah.
I don't even want to deal with one of his friends or anything. Fuck those people. Like, whatever. Let me see here. Dude. Tomorrow's gonna be leg day. It's gonna be rough, but it's gonna be awesome. The pain that comes from that type of stuff is just nice, you know. But I think I need to set up a massage probably soon. All that sitting.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to Denver in a couple months.
What are you gonna do out there?
Just a little smokeation, you know. Check out the legal scene, see what's cracking.
Something wrong with that, man. That's probably pretty interesting, yeah.
Well, a couple homies want to go, so it'll probably be a little cheaper with them. A lot of times, I just piggyback on their trips and don't take any other time off.
Mm-hmm.
And then I gotta go to a wedding in New York in September.
It's pretty cool. Who's getting married?
One of my best homies. So I'll probably see DC then because he lives in DC. So we're trying to figure that out. And I'm gonna get that flight. Oh shit.
Yeah, a lot to do.
Oh, it's pretty much reaching the time where I should start looking because it's like 6 months out.
Yeah, and if you do it last minute, usually it's more expensive.
Oh yeah, I mean, he needs to tell me the time soon on which days he want me to come because the wedding's on the 9th, but he's like, I don't know if I want you to come before or after to see DC, and I've never been to the East Coast like a fucking scoundrel. I gave up one chance to be in the East Coast when my sister was going to go do some stuff for school where I decided not to go to this convention, this Washington convention. So her and my dad went to like Philly, DC, I think some place in Baltimore. I don't know if she went to New York, but I was like, nah, I'm going to play chess. Because I was like, that's how even back then I was probably like, 11 or 12. That's how I stayed focused. As a matter of fact, I was probably my most focused when I was younger, just trying to escape the reality of my life going to my head. You know?
That makes sense.
I think that's why it's easy for me to lose train of thought or certain things because like I just go quickly into a tangent, and my brain, it goes deeply, but at least when I'm like talking or reacting or in a situation with people, like I could pay attention, but half the time then I'm like by myself or some shit, my brain's just going everywhere thinking, which I don't think is a bad thing, and I think people who like, you need to learn how to deal with it,
Yeah.
Like, I guess people might call it ADD or ADHD, but then the guy who I think first made it, or said it was a syndrome, said that he made this shit up. I mean, don't you think that with all of the different combinations of DNA that people could just be different and think differently, and we just have different patterns, and some of us are better at this, and some of us are better at that?
Yeah.
We seem to believe it with some things, like athleticism or IQ, but then not with other things like brain pattern activity or whatever. Like, some people are just going to be better at shit. I think it's key to find out what you're going to be good at. Even if you think life is good, like maybe you're cheating humanity by not being the best ever, whatever you're meant to be, you know? I think that's why it's good to have hobbies. That's, you know, video games is one of those things too, you know? Like, it's, especially now that people are fucking paying and shit for that shit, like, that's awesome.
Microtransactions, monthly fees, all of that.
Yeah, like, we should get into some Twitch shit, like I was already saying.
Yeah, but it takes a pretty beefy computer to stream Twitch, man. I'm just saying, and I'm eventually like.
You don't think this piece of shit will handle it?
I mean,
this is pretty much a cereal box.
It might get like 15 frames a second, you know.
Yeah, it's gonna blow up if I.
Yeah, it's gonna blow up. It'll overheat.
Trick yourself.
It'll overheat and turn off before it blows up.
No, you're right, VJ. I think you could handle it. No, it's gonna be a piece of shit. This thing would blow up, like. We're lucky we're doing 2 shows because that's going to keep this left side from melting. This is junk computer. Like it doesn't even get into the frame of the shot no more because it's melting. It's just a piece of shit. Like it has literal epoxy holding that joint together. So it's not melting. It's just parts of it are breaking due to movement. I move this laptop around. It's more like a
desktop.
Yeah, I wish, because then I could grab it and throw it around.
I mean, yeah.
Use your monitor that you sold.
Dude, yeah, bro, man. And he was like pleasant. He's like, oh, it looks really good. And I'm like, yeah, dude, what the fuck?
And he's like, let me make sure this is real.
And yeah, I mean, I don't blame him for plugging in and making sure it turns on, but it's like, he was being real skeptical. And maybe he's been ripped off before. Maybe people are just really shitty. So it's possible. But it's like, dude, I wouldn't have walked my ass down here to sell you a monitor. It doesn't work. And then he was... I don't know. It's like the reason why I wanted to meet there was because I knew there was outlets that he could use if he wanted to test it. He was like, "Oh yeah, they're conveniently here." Like surprised at that, and I was like,
"Would you use to sell Craigslist?"
Who, me?
Or another app?
I don't know. I've never really sold anything to people I don't know. So this is like the first time I've used an app on a phone to sell something.
What did you use? What app?
Let's
Go.
One of those. Yeah, it was one of those. I'm right here. Let me see. It was one of them. It was either that one or the other one you told me about.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So you actually use those?
I used both of them, yeah.
And it sold faster?
Yeah. I used this one for the monitor and that one for a camera.
Oh, and they sold quick?
Yeah, the camera, I have to get a hold of the lady. She wanted to meet yesterday and I put it off.
Is that SoundCloud app for us?
Oh, no, I mean, I listen to music on SoundCloud.
Oh, fuck. Chaidez is only on these shows and doesn't listen to them, and
I don't want to hear myself talk. Dude.
I would be like that too. I would actually be like that too, except for the fact that I have to do
all the shit.
All this shit.
No, I feel you. I mean, if I had a computer and I could help with the editing or something or uploading, I would definitely.
Oh yeah, the editing. It's even getting less now. Remember, I said I'm just gonna just put this shit straight up because the fucking. The timing is off and I suck at it and just...
I don't think it's you, my dude. I think that once you get a new PC, all of it will become butter.
Yeah. That one, what's it called? The OPM? OBM? Yeah, OBM.
OBS. Yeah. Yeah, through OBS would be a lot easier, but...
That's okay. I love this thing, dude. It's like... this is exactly what I do in my life. This is like my fucking car. This is like my fucking... apartment, just I could get better shit.
Yeah.
But I'm riding
to
this motherfucker. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Finish the words.
Sorry, I do that a lot.
No. I love that. That was awesome.
But it's
till the wheels fall off.
Yeah.
TTWO.
Is that how people use it on the internet? It's like an acronym?
No.
Oh. I'm starting that one today.
Yeah.
Look out for that hashtag until the wheels fall off.
But, oh man, I just realized I haven't watched The Walking Dead this week.
Bro, get it together, man.
Yeah, life.
So is that like the original series or is that the...
Yeah, it's the original one.
Wow, so they're doing more episodes. Man, I stopped watching when they got away from the cannibals. That's about where I stopped.
Yeah, it seems like it's picking up. There's some interesting stuff going on.
Dude, I was addicted.
More people in certain dynamics that you wouldn't expect, like colonies of groups spreading and sort of taking over. So it's like the reintroduction. Maybe I shouldn't talk about it. Are you interested in watching the show?
No, I'm not gonna watch it, dude.
No, it's like the reintroduction of civilization in some weird way, but it would start off slow, very feudal, Groups would have to fight.
That makes sense, yeah.
I see it coming.
Yeah.
It's not
you
really
think so,
there
dude?
yet.
I mean, it's kind of that way, but I think that the world will right itself before it gets
Little
too catastrophic.
alliances for resources. Money doesn't matter or worth a shit. It's fucking guns and food.
Oh, in that situation.
Ammo.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel you. Manpower.
Numbers, people. A shelter.
Yeah.
Shelter is huge. Especially versus this fucking piece of fucking sacks of flesh that bites you and try to turn you into a shit burger too.
Oh, zombies? Yo, wait, so there's zombies?
Oh, they don't call them that.
There's zombies in the show, dude? What the fuck?
They don't call them that.
They call them walkers. They're walkers, yeah.
In case you didn't know about the show, there's been no such thing as zombies in any fiction or anything in that universe. You know? So it makes it interesting psychological piece, because if zombies happen now, you and me are ready to kill them. Like, we'd see someone and they're on bath salts, and everyone's calling zombies and ready to kill them. Stab them in the face, you're good to go. You know? Hit them in the head, they're down. So we're ready for it. In their universe, people are getting sick and now attacking them, and they don't want to kill them. It's like an exorcism. You know? You know, in The Exorcist, like, they don't want to kill the daughter who had the devil inside her. Or whatever the story is. Because I haven't really watched it, because I used to be scared as fuck about that shit. I'm not a big fan of scary movies.
Really? I like original, cult
unless
classic.
Unless the girl's around and she just get a little close or something.
I don't like the, yeah, okay, I can see that, yeah.
Well, I mean, because then it's just like, I don't have a fear boner, I have a romantic boner, and then a fear in my heart, which I think I'm used to.
Really scary movies? Childhood. Okay, but they really get to you, man. Like, I like
they don't really get to me.
What's that movie? What's it called? Like the Grateful Dead or Vengeful Dead, something like that. Like, it's an older horror movie, and I think there's 2 of them. Like, I like those type of horror movies, but I'm not into the fucking demonic possession, weird shit. Like, just too Catholic religion for me. But yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm not really into that shit either.
I mean, I guess those movies are also, they have a scene in it where some chick is possessed, so
yeah.
I guess it all kind of goes back to that.
I'm just, like, especially in movie theaters, like, my mind is just so active and just has these random things that, like, scary movies, like, every movie leaves a little bit of an imprint on me for a while. And so scary movies that actually make me sort of jump in shit, like, I'll have that stupid imprint in my mind. I'll just have more likely be paranoid and be looking over my shoulder over shit. You know? Which is sort of interesting, and I not necessarily dislike that adrenaline rush, but I more prefer seeing things blow up and die in an action movie sense, or, to be honest, even more than that. So I'll go to the theaters for those because the visual effects are usually probably the craziest.
Right.
So I'll go for the visual effects for movie theaters. But, I mean, what I'll watch is mostly like thrillers or like crime thrillers or something like that, or comedy shit. Comedy shit especially.
Yeah, comedy.
Or I like even like those fucking like twisted ass movies.
Yeah.
That are
cerebral
like,
as fuck.
Yeah, like
the cerebral thrillers.
Identity, Memento.
Dude, have you seen Ex Machina? Have you watched that movie yet?
No, I don't think so.
Oh my god, good fucking movie.
Is it an anime?
It's no. It's well, there's an anime called Ex Machina, but that's totally different. But there's a movie comes out. It's about artificial intelligence and the guy who creates it, and the gentleman he has come work for him. That's all I'm gonna say. But it's fucking phenomenal, man. The ending of the movie just leaves you like, what the fuck, man. It just leaves you with like, they don't give a fuck about us, like.
Oh my god.
It's such a good movie, dude. You should watch it.
Dude,
no. The guys, the 2 actors in the movie, the female actor obviously did a really good job. She portrayed an AI, but the 2 dudes, man, phenomenal acting. And
I'm gonna save it for a little bit.
Yeah.
It's okay, skate.
But man, you should. I think it's on Netflix, so you should definitely check that out.
Dude, I definitely will.
It's really good.
Yeah, I have to watch it really slowly because I just watch it when I eat and when I go to, like, I'll only watch it when I can watch it intently.
Oh, that's
because I have
definitely
to
that
think,
kind of movie.
so I can watch it when I eat, and maybe sometimes I'll finish episodes or I'll stop it midway. So right now I'm in House of Cards.
Oh yeah, so everyone's talking
Dead.
about that, dude. It's really good.
But yeah, it's very excellent. My homie's telling me to catch up on Daredevil. I'm a huge Marvel buff.
Have you not even seen the first season yet?
No, dude. The second season is
coming soon.
Out.
Oh, it's out already?
It's out.
Wow.
Yeah, and they put the full season out at the same time.
Wow.
Shane from The Walking Dead is a Punisher. He looks perfect as it.
Does he really? I hope so, man.
When I saw him in Walking Dead, I was like, oh, this guy would be exactly like what I would think the Punisher would look like.
I like the dude who played the Punisher in the movie from a few years ago, 2011,
Didn't
I think.
see it. So
dude, that guy to me was like the perfect Punisher. Like
he had a really wide jaw.
Perfect Punisher look.
Damn.
Dude. Yeah.
Yeah, that was the only thing. I was like, Shane could use a wider jaw, but that's about it.
Yeah.
He just has that sinister look, like in his
does.
eyes, where he's like, "I will always kill you, even if I'm smiling."
Yeah, 100%. But
he's a good actor for that.
I don't know.
I don't know. I bet you switch your whole shit up as soon as you see him.
Well, probably because he's a great actor.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
So I get pulled in. So like 100%. But like in my depiction or my brain picture of the Punisher, I just don't see him as
Yeah. You're thinking a much wider chested, almost Hulk-looking type of dude.
Oh, but also like a really light white dude. Because in the Punisher comics, even way back in the day, he was like a white dude.
I thought Shane is white.
I mean, but he's kind of brown. He's got a little tan.
Is he?
I mean, he's, from what I remember,
maybe there's some Georgia, Doug.
Oh, well, I mean, okay, yeah. He's, what do they call it? Bayou kind of dudes?
I mean, I don't know. I think that's the type of dude he's playing, but they're out there shooting in Atlanta. I think they just got a lot of sun.
Okay. But I meant from The Walking Dead. Like, I just remember him as being a little darker of complexion.
Yeah, I thought he was lighter, but maybe I'm wrong.
No, I could be wrong too, dude. I haven't seen The Walking Dead since, like, season 4 or 5. So, it's been a while.
I mean, spoiler alert, that nigga died.
No, 100%. Yeah,
so it's like, it doesn't really matter how...
He became a zombie, bro.
Yeah. He's really pale when he's a zombie, I remember that. In just 1 second. Dude, are you still battling, homie?
No. He just, it's not really even battling, man. It wasn't even a situation. I just didn't like the way he was talking to me.
Yeah.
I demand respect, okay? And so, when people don't give it, you know, it's just weird. It's just weird for the younger homie to be, like, shooting orders at me. Not even shooting orders, but, like, interrogating me when he wants me to do him a favor, you know?
Well, it's because he's a fucking asshole.
It's because he's a young dude and he just doesn't, he's not very street smart. Or whatever smart. He's a very smart young man, but that's the thing. He's just a young dude who's been sheltered his whole life. So, yeah, his views on what is reality is a lot different than mine. So it's just weird, man. I'm assuming that he's grown up. He's hanging out with probably a lot of like strong-minded, strong-willed individuals, and maybe he's just taking their impressions the wrong way or something. I don't know what it is. But it was just enough to be like, whoa, bro, relax. You know, I'm like, come on, man. We're on the same team here.
I don't know why a lot of people treat others in ways that they would find so offensive if they got treated that way themselves.
Maybe, okay, that's the thing. I'm very kind of weird, right? So maybe I just said something that maybe ticked him off, you know?
Me too, but that's why a lot of times I match other people's energy. I realize now I just do it subconsciously. Like, for every person, I'm sort of slightly different, I think.
Yeah.
It's not that I'm a different person. It's just that I feel like I can't express myself to them honestly in the same way without sometimes getting negative reactions. So that's what manners are, right? In essence. I'm very active in my manners, and I realize sometimes people change, and I also experiment a lot. So I'll say stuff that I normally wouldn't say, and I'll see what pops off. But when you mirror someone, a lot of times you'll find out that the way that they treat you, they hate being treated that way.
Yeah.
Because they're just not that empathetic or whatever, and they just, like, will treat you really short, and then you start treating them short, and then they're like, you feel the negativity or the tension, or
like
they sometimes act that way, or act differently accordingly. And the thing is, the people that hate the way that they treat other people on them, I mean, how nice of a person is that? How close of a relationship do you want with that? I mean, I don't want to bring him close. I definitely can't be in a friendship, a real friendship, let alone a guy and girl relationship with someone like that. That's just crazy. You know what I'm saying? But
I just think
But then sometimes, you always have to be self-checking to make sure you're not overreading into it. And that's why I'm like, sometimes I just literally match them.
Yeah. No, 100%. And maybe that's what he did. He just matched me. But that's the thing, man. Like, I don't know. I don't know. It's just, he wanted me to define something that can't really be defined because you're going to get what you get, right? Based on whatever.
Yeah, so
it's just weird, man. It's just it's funny. Just the smart ass remark that I got. I was like, whoa, dude, just fucking relax. Like, we'll figure it out, man. If you can't do it, it's not a good time or whatever. Like, okay, then we'll do it another time. It's not an issue.
Yeah, it's life. It's like if there's traffic or if there's something and someone says that they can't be there in 30 minutes.
Dude, if you ever told me, like, hey, let's reschedule for whatever, I would just be like, yeah, I totally understand, man. It wouldn't even if I was waiting on something, or whatever.
I mean,
I wouldn't feel that.
Yesterday we rescheduled, and today we rescheduled, and did I get pissed? No, I have other shit to do, and I'll go do it. Yeah. And if I didn't have other shit to do, I'll go watch a show. But you know what? There's always something extra to do. I'm just trying to balance the, work with play. If you're like more self-employed, you got to sort of do that shit because I mean, especially if you're in the groove of working forever or long, I still need some relaxation time during the day to just work at 100% when I work.
Right.
Whether that relaxation time is often, like I said, just when I eat because you have to sort of
kind of
sit down for like 20 minutes and eat or some shit,
yeah.
Or be an asshole and eat in front of someone else's face, which is okay, but this is work too. I'm not trying to eat on the podcast, so.
But if someone walked in right now with some fish and chips, bro, I'd fucking kill it.
Yeah, and I wouldn't even blame you.
Yeah, I'd definitely be sharing.
Actually, no, I wouldn't have the chips.
Fuck that.
Yeah, I'm trying to avoid the.
I feel you.
Is fish and chips your shit? Top me up all the time.
You're
talking about it like it is.
Well, because I come from a town that's really close to the beach, so yeah. I ate a lot of seafood growing up.
My number one food I always said when I was young was like the Indian version of fish and chips.
What is that?
Where I'm from, it was like my dad has a sardine recipe that he would make. It's like the sardine curry, and then we eat it with this thing.
Fucking good or what?
It's really good. We eat with this light, thin rice pancake. It's not sweet.
Wow.
But it's called dosa, and dude, I always told my dad, I was like, if I only had to have one meal for the rest of my life, it might be this. I would take it now, because after listening to Jerry, he said that...
A lot of mercury?
Yeah, it's not the mercury, because there's small fish, it's arsenic.
From all the pollution that goes down?
Yeah, because the sardines pull up the heavy metals out of the...
Fuck, dude.
Yeah, I think it's lead or arsenic, something like that, so... So I can't eat them all the time, and tuna has a lot of mercury. Just fish in general, you gotta get like smaller fish, but you gotta sort of look into them, and like the radiation and shit. I don't know.
Dude, I was gonna bring that up earlier. So because of how bad it is, apparently in Japan, there's lots of advisories to not eat fish and shit like that.
Yeah, good luck.
Fuck, I know.
Fucking land luck.
Dude, so I don't know if it was ever proven true or not, but there was some dude who went to Tokyo for a business trip, and he came back because he was feeling real shitty, and they took body x-rays, and he had all these tiny parasites, like every square inch of his body was covered in parasites.
Parasites?
Yeah, some kind of infection he got apparently from eating sushi over there, some kind of, I don't know, some kind of fucking parasite. Fuck. I don't know if it was true or not, but the pictures I saw were fucking grotesque. It was disgusting.
God damn.
But it wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, this is why I tell you, man, you should chill on the Japanese visit.
Dude, bro, I'm telling you right now, if I had 10 grand to just blow, I'd go fucking stay in Japan for like 5 months and just live off of, the necessity.
Well, first of all, I'll visit you there, but I'd be afraid of the food. Well, we're gonna record the show there.
Huh? I'd be down. Shit.
Yeah, if this show is blowing up, I'll just come out there.
I just come out there, yeah. Yeah.
I would say, why not go to some place where we could ball for cheap, like Argentina, though?
Well, because but that's the thing. I'm such a minimalist, and I wouldn't be trying to ball out. I would just be going and try to prolong the trip as long as possible. So eating like small portions and just what I need to get through the day. My day would consist of just exploring. I'd be fucking walking around having a blast, my dude. Not sleeping at all. Probably not at all. as little as possible because I would just be over. It would be like it would be overwhelming. I don't know. For me, that's like the mecca for me. I don't know why, but it's been since I was a kid, man. Even when I was a kid, like all the reports I ever did in school were on Japan. And
me too, man. Culture. I was obsessed with ninjas and all the fighting styles and just Japanese. In general, their I think it's Taoist type of thoughts and beliefs, but
there's a lot of Buddhists, yeah.
Yeah, that too. But I mean, I don't believe in not looking into shit further and finding better spots. I'm always going to Japan, but like, there's so much. This is such a big ass place, and I've been. I'm trying to go to a lot of them. I have a homie who lives in Colombia. Colombia is a spot I want to go to for sure. It's so beautiful. The women are beautiful. Why not fucking go there? Especially if I have a homie there.
I mean, okay.
No, I'm just saying, like, I have so many spots to be to, but I'm not set up in a way to go to them. And when I'm set up to go to them, I want to be set up to go to all of them.
Yeah.
You know, I'll be like, maybe this Tenji's, and this is just me. You should go and do Japan or whatever, but I would somehow, if I had to come out there, would do this show, would just be figuring out some sort of hustle, getting some Japanese people on and just working from their online sales, something. Stepping up more eBay stuff, and I would just figure out something because I want to be. If I'm set, it's because I could do anything, anywhere, and go to a lot of these places, and I'm not, dude. I'm too fucking. I'm not old, but I'm not that young, and I'm definitely like, this is the craziest time. Like, it's nice. Like, you just turned, what, 26?
No, at the end of this month I'll be 26. Yeah.
That's right. I have your birthday.
It's fucking crazy, dude. I forgot the other day my godmother asked me, like, not necessarily what I wanted for my birthday, but she asked me if I had any thoughts, and I was like, no, I'm good, I don't need anything. But the fact that she reminded me, I totally, dude, forgot that my birthday is this month. It's so fucking crazy.
Are we still going to go out for that night?
I mean, I'm down, dude, yeah. I don't see why not, unless I'm working, but...
I think I have a wedding that day, but...
I mean, wedding's probably more important than my birthday, dude, for sure.
No. Because it's Thursday, we should go out Friday.
Okay.
We shouldn't go out Thursday. I mean, you guys can go out Thursday, but the party...
I'm not really planning on going anywhere, but yeah.
The wedding party is on Thursday, and I don't necessarily need to stay there that long.
Right.
But...
You should make an appearance.
If we go out, we should go on April 1st, huh?
Okay. You know what's funny, dude? We're not best friends anymore, but so my dad has a best friend.
Are you talking about me?
No, that's this chick I know from back here. Her name is Sabrea. I haven't seen her in like 10 years, but when I was growing up, like my dad and her dad are best friends. They're still best friends to this day. I don't know if they're best friends, but they're really close. So when we were growing up as a kid, we're a day apart. She was born April 1st, I was born on March 31st. Same hospital, like literally, that's how close we were. And every year I think about her, but I haven't seen her in 10 years. I just think it's crazy, man. It's a trip.
So are you trying to see her?
No, I don't even know her anymore, but I always was envious of her birthday, like April Fool's Day. That's a dope birthday. How did I get the fucking day before, and she got the dopest shit? I don't know. I used to always be jealous.
Why April 1st be jealous of that?
Well, just because it's like April Fool's Day. I don't know. It's like a fucking event, dude. You feel me? Like my birthday is just another day in some month.
No, your birthday is an event with no other event impeding it.
I guess that's what she probably gets fucked with a lot.
Like, you would probably, and she's like, damn, everyone fucks with me on my birthday. Yeah. And then when I say, oh, it's my birthday, by the way, they don't believe me.
Probably.
And they're like, alright, whatever. I would actually think that would suck. Because probably half the people that you say that it's your birthday are like, ha ha ha. Awesome. Like, alright, come meet me at my party. I'm serious, it's actually happening for sure. They're like, dude, I'm not falling for that. That'll at least happen to me for sure. Everything always backfires on me. I'd say, it'd be like saying, oh, I wish my birthday was on Thanksgiving. Yeah, when no one will ever see you. Except your family, who already would see
I was just thinking of like holidays that you would not want to have your birthday on. Christmas definitely wouldn't. Thanksgiving
Christmas would suck.
Yeah.
Easter would probably suck, but I think people get together. But, I mean, shit like Labor Day.
Christians. Labor Day?
When everyone's off.
That would be a cool day.
That would be dope.
Yeah.
Then you could always go vacationing on your birthday. That would be sick.
That would be kind of cool.
Or Memorial Day, that type of shit.
President's Day or whatever.
Yeah. I think Martin Luther King Day might be pushing because it's in January.
Well, I'm black, bro. I should just be by default. That should be my birthday.
No, you're April Fool's. You already made your choice.
You made it, now live with it.
You fucked. You're fucked for life, man, now that I brought reason to you. Yeah, no, I like having a birthday that's just random. I think that's actually probably the best.
Yeah.
A birthday that's random on a nice little time. I was born 9/24 on 9/24 a.m., so it's sort of cool.
That's pretty cool, yeah.
So, I mean, probably not a better time than that for me. Well, at least I got my shit over in.
Fuck! Man. Another day. Start work tomorrow. That's gonna be kind of interesting.
I know, dude. It's gonna be fucking awesome.
I don't know about that. Orientation always sucks, man. It's like sit in front of this computer and listen to some fucking dialogue bullshit and then answer the most retarded questions you can possibly imagine. Have fun. 8 hours.
Yeah, I mean, but it's paper, dog, and it's better than rat shit off of.
Bottom of pallets and shit.
Yeah, did we go into that on this, or you said you didn't want to talk about it?
So I mean, I don't know, man.
Tell them about your last job. Okay, you don't have to tell them about your current job because I don't know if you want people to see you there or whatever.
Yeah, it's
he's working at a place.
It's a
big
people
would recognize.
Yeah, 100%.
And
in and outside of America.
Yeah. Chaidez wants a little privacy for now. That's fine. If it creeps on both of us, whatever. But at least then it will be millions or some shit.
Yeah.
For millions.
But
who said that? Never mind. Okay, go ahead.
Sorry.
Tell them about the last place you worked
at. So recently I quit a job. It was just bad, man. They had like a fucking...
Do you want to name their name?
No, that's rude.
Their fucking shit was rude.
Yeah, well, I think that they're probably all like that. So it was like basically just this like odds and ends story, where you go in and you get odds and ends and shit. And so I was like working in the back room, I was unloading the truck, whatever, and she's like, oh yeah, we had a small mouse problem. And I'm like, oh, that's fucking gross, especially because you guys sell food, but I'm just thinking all this shit, right? And then the first mouse that I saw was a fucking rat, and it was huge, dude. It was like this big, fucking living off GMOs and shit, just fucking pumping iron, dude. It was a big-ass rat. And then I went to go, like, move some pallets and shit. And then she's like, basically I was, like, fixing all this shit that they've been doing wrong, but I'm not going to tell some grown-ass 40-year-old woman how to do shit the right way, Yeah, so I'm just kind of, like, doing what they tell me to. So I went and picked up the bottom of this pellet, and it was just sticky and covered in fucking rat piss and all kinds of shit. It was just bad, dude. I was so mad. Like I almost wanted to just leave then. Like, dude, this is fucking.
How long did you work there? How long did
I think I got two full days in because they never gave me like an actual schedule.
Did they pay you?
Yeah, 100% they paid me, but it was like
already
shit pay. Yeah. You went through direct deposit and everything. I was kind of surprised.
All right, good. Alright.
But I was on call like a fucking doctor, and. Fucking,
oh my god.
Dude, I worked 2 days, and out of like 3 weeks of being hired there, I worked 2 days. And
oh my god.
One shift was a 10-hour shift because some dude didn't come in, and they needed someone to cover his 5 hours, plus the 5 hours I'd already worked.
That's why you're working, I would guarantee you hours, pretty much.
100%, and they've already they've guaranteed me full-time weekends off for now, so.
Dope.
Yeah.
So we can work on weekends?
We can work on weekends.
Can we work on the other days if you're sort of low?
Yeah, I mean, as long as, because there's only, it would work out probably at least 3 days of the week because it's a really early shift. Yeah. So I get off like early, I get off by noon so we can meet at this time.
Oh, nice. Well, we should try to make a schedule based on your schedule.
100%. I'm
okay.
Yeah.
Alright. That's actually sort of good.
Yeah. Set schedule is sick, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, the pay is kind of shit. It goes up once I get certified for their department or whatever. They're certified through them for whatever.
Yeah,
so. But yeah.
What is it? You can be at like 8, 10, 12, 15?
Somewhere around there. It's the least amount of money. Dude, so man, the last like 3 jobs I've had have been paying shit, man. Like I went from working at a couple places. I worked at this really shitty computer place. I made like $14 an hour though. And then before that I made like 12 something. So anyway, I've worked like a higher bracket. So now I'm like taking a step back from that and making way less, and it's crazy, man. It's like I almost like, appreciate if you make more than minimum wage, because like going back to somewhere near minimum wage fucking sucks.
Is it better than the spot before the rat shit spot?
Only by like $1, if that.
Alright, well $1's still a lot if it's that low. If you think of percentages, it's a lot.
It's true. And then it goes up $1 in like a month after I'm certified. So.
Yeah, so $2 is a lot.
It's a lot, but it's still a lot less than what I'm used to.
I know, so but nowadays people just get squeezed from all angles, and that's why I'm telling. Yeah. That's why I tell everyone to just be careful, because. I mean, I save not because I need money now. I save because I know I'll need money later. for investments for this or for that project. I mean, I think big, so I gotta go for shit.
And see, that's my problem, man, because I've had jobs where I've had a few extra bucks laying around, you know, it burns a hole in my pocket, man. I spend $10 here, $15 here, $20 there, $100 here.
I have problems with that too, like, you know, coming back from Vegas, it's like, you have your spending shit on, so you're like ready to go. Dude, yeah. And actually, it's sort of nice though, because I'm more used to it now, like, yeah, my spending goes up, but then when I'm out here, I know how to keep it low, to keep it to a sort of minimum.
And by all means, $14 an hour is not an exuberant amount of money, but for me at the time, it was like.
Well, I mean, you were younger.
Yeah, a lot
25 now, and you were younger then, and you're making more, but the shit, all the circumstances back then were different. I mean, 09 crash or 08 crash or whatever, like, it affected everything after that. That's why I have to work out of that. Like, I was pretty much just unhireable, either too overqualified or whatever. And then, I mean, I guess I could get a job at a similar type place or whatever, but I would rather just spend all of my time working on my dreams than just some of the time trying to survive. Because a lot of the shit that I do now to survive works for later, online sales, all that shit, you know, so because I can keep that going later while other shit sort of pops off and just keep working it, you know.
Dude, I tell you about the job I interviewed for that I totally fucked up. So I interviewed for this computer place, yeah, really nice place, turns out. But I was sold the job as like this bummy little fucking company that's just not doing shit. You know, don't even worry, just show up and interview and you'll be fine. Oh man. So I walked in there, fucking just woke up, hadn't even showered, wearing the clothes I wore. You know, I had clean clothes on, but it was like just regular street clothing. You know, walked in there, passed all their tests, passed all their interviews, but I still looked really bummy. You know, and everyone else there was like really well dressed, really well spoken, really well dressed. A fucking awesome place to work, and if I would have gone in there on my game, it'd have been I would have got the job. But I totally underestimated it and played myself, dude, like a fool. It was so fucked.
Dude,
I was so mad.
I'm so happy you told me now. At least now I have a job, because I would have been so heated right there about that.
Dude, I felt
you should
stupid,
fucking
man.
kill yourself for
but people, so everyone who had told me a little bit about it were like, it's totally this and that. No, I know, but when I looked them up, you know, they're unassuming, and then you walk in there and everyone's got the fucking dopest, you know, cubicles with all their personal shit, fucking brand new iMac computers, you know, it was like the Enterprise
every
walking
year
in there, and I was expecting IBM pieces of shit, you know, barely working, telemarketing type shit, and definitely was not that.
At my heart, I'm a bum. I prefer to be comfortable than looking good. I used to, for a long period of time, high school, whatever, wear basketball shorts, college, whatever. I don't do that stuff anymore because you get judged everywhere you go.
Yeah.
I'll go make a bank deposit, I'll go try to buy a car, I'll go do this and that, and people just wouldn't give me the respect I know that I deserved. Because I did whatever I had, you know, I fucking earned this money that I'm trying to spend here. Or just normal transactions.
Right.
But then the times I come in with the polo, and even just slightly better shorts, better reaction with the watch, with this or that, looking shaved.
Yeah, that's a big thing.
I just don't like...
That was all unkempt.
The main reason why, every year I get slightly better and look a little bit better, and that's probably the best way, and I figure out a way to somehow stay comfortable. And because new technology, I mean, fucking barbell G's, all sorts of other shit they're making that are way more comfortable than this shit, and the stretchy and shit, but... you know, like, if you want to get treated a way, you gotta fucking step up to the game. Like, I used to let my hair grow out really crazy and let it go crazy. I won't let it do that anymore. I mean, at what time in my life am I ever gonna make sure that I get what I want, whatever I want? Because you never know who you're running into, and that's the main thing.
Yeah.
If I run into Steven Spielberg and want to make an impression on him, I can't control that. I couldn't control Robert Ory, Gary Payton being there, or Plaxico Burress being there. You know, if it was Michael Jordan, I at least would have said, "Hey, for sure." If it was someone I really, really adored, I would have said, "What's up?" for sure.
Yeah.
You know, but I would have never been able to. You know, what if I was dressed better? What if I was dressed in a suit? Then I would have been more like, you feel what I'm saying? More likely even then. Now, I'm not saying more comfortable, but the appearance that you have is literally what most people in the whole world, whoever will judge you by. Because everyone's making fleeting judgments as soon as they see you. The judgments are not important. But they see you and they're like, he's better than me or he's worse than me. That's what they're seeing. Yeah. You know, it's always a comparison thing that's running in the back of almost everybody's mind. And the thing is, that's fine. That's sort of human. But make the impression that you need to make. I mean, I'm wearing a fucking gray tee. I'm looking like a fucking bum wearing a fucking Quickie Mart hat. But the thing is, this is as bummy as I want to get. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And like, if I was going to open a bank account or something, I would try not to.
I mean, if I was going to open a bank account just for like direct deposit paychecks or something, I don't give a fuck. But I mean, if I was going to get a loan, yeah. I mean, I think you present yourself.
Well, I just want to be treated with respect there and know all the information about everything. And I feel like sometimes the scoffing and shit, I don't want to fucking see that. You're working here.
Yeah.
You're working here for me. You don't know shit about me. Do you? I know plenty about you. You show up here 40 hours a week, idiot.
Yeah, but they don't.
No, I'm not even trying to say that.
But do you think you get more of that because you're Indian and also, you know, you have dark skin? Do you think
I think yes, and that's my defense. And it's less and less now. It happened more in college when I showed up in basketball shorts looking like a real bum. Sagging and shit. I still sag mostly because of my nerve damage, but like, that's real talk. But the thing is, like, it's unfortunate that it happened, but I know this dude who and I'd never even do this when I went to interview, who for every interview, no matter how shitty he is, dresses to the fucking T. And guess what? He locks every single one down.
Yeah.
And I don't think he's the best at everything, but he has a great job now. I was very happy with it as moving up. And the thing is, that sucks, dude. And maybe the next time whenever you're up, you might just be like, fuck, like, let me just lock down whatever I'm here for.
Let me just ball out real quick. Yeah, but I totally...
Let me lock it down.
Man, I was so...
It's a good lesson, dude. This is a good lesson for everybody, dude.
And the whole time I'm sitting there staring at these people like, get the fuck out of it. These people aren't going to hire me. Like, I totally fucked up. I knew once I walked into the whole thing. Yeah, but...
Because they're like, he didn't even hit the baseline. It doesn't matter how much a genius is. Does he even respect us?
Which is kind of whack, but it's a social construct that makes sense, right?
If you were in the spot...
I'd be thinking the same thing. Probably.
You'd be thinking the same thing.
But
you'd be like, he's not already shown up to these standards. This is when he's supposed to impress us, and he just, his aptitude is fantastic, but he showed up like that?
Yeah, I looked
Did
like
he really want a job?
I looked like a stoner, bro. Walking
did he really want the job?
Walking there with a hoodie on,
half of it, like, you have to,
Vans.
Guaranteed, if you have resting bitch face, or you're not a smiler, or you're not a talker, if you want to lock the interview down, you need to smile more, unrest your bitch face, and be more charming than you will. And you guys have done, everyone's done it. And it's just, you just didn't give a fuck, really.
I just didn't know, dude. Well, they told, man, okay, like the dude who had the job there told me about it.
The caught you slipping, dog.
He fucking sold me, bro, on this, like, it's totally this kind of place. I went there not thinking nothing of it. Like, oh, this is, in the bag. I'm overqualified. I've done this for more than 5 years. I'm really good at it. I can do all the things that they want me to do.
It was in the bag.
It was, but I just didn't dress to impress.
In and out.
Yeah.
Still is the championship, I mean.
It was awkward. But again, the whole time I'm looking at this lady like, dude, this bitch is not going to hire me right now. And like, she was pretty much giving me the eye saying, yeah, I'm not going to hire you right now. But I could just tell, and after that point, I just like cut out. I was like, all right, cool. You guys, it is, really it is. But it's just a shame, man, because that would have been a pretty good job, dude.
Bro, you're young.
And it's also the kind of place that once you have the job, you're probably allowed to just be relaxed,
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's getting in there.
It's just the hoops.
Man, and there's another job I applied for that I overdressed for, but I didn't get the job, but it wasn't because I overdressed. It was just funny that all these people who you would think would be overdressed because they work there come in there just like, dude, you're fucking overdressed, bro. I'm like, relax. And it's like, safe and sorry. So like, I've definitely done that before in the past.
You know what? So I used to think that same way of how most people probably think like, damn, this person came overdressed. But the real thing is, why the fuck would you care about what someone else thinks? Especially if they're your competition. Yeah. Destroy and dominate your competition. If they only got one spot, fucking push it your way as much as possible.
Dude,
I have one awesome pair of shoes. I have one awesome pair of clothes that I got just last year for a wedding. And I'm so happy to have it because I've had any meeting, especially for the bike light, which I expect to be huge, to come out and fucking do shit. I'm gonna come overdressed for every fucking meeting. You know what I'm saying? Alright, tell me to get my... hold on for a second. Alright, well...
But you're right. You're right. And that definitely...
have to dominate.
Definitely have to dominate. But see, that's the thing. So when I went for that interview, like the one that
we're ready to dominate.
I was ready. No, this is the first interview before. I was definitely ready to dominate. But then, like you're saying, my competition, there was dudes in there with 3-piece suits on, fucking looking fly as shit. You know, fucking dress shoes. Like, that was my competition. I went in there with a nice shirt on, tucked in, with a nice belt, a nice pair of pants, nice shoes. So, like, I looked appropriate for the job, but there's probably people who looked far more fucking, they stood out more.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, 100%. But that job I just wasn't qualified for. I went in there and fucking tested fairly high, but just the areas of what they wanted me to exceed in were not there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but...
So you didn't test that well either?
What's that?
You didn't test that well either?
No, I did. I tested really well. It's just they wanted me to have more knowledge in certain fields that I didn't have.
Yeah.
So overall, general testing, I did really good.
Okay.
But yeah, it was just...
they might have winged it to you. Yeah. Sometimes they give you the extra bone. And in this world, especially nowadays, it's too competitive. Like, get every bone that you can get. We got to cut off the cast here, guys. Hopefully, psycho enough to keep you listening, but we gotta head out of here. Got some business to handle. Got some things to do. Bike light coming soon.
Got some division to play.
Yeah, this guy has
I'm fucking addicted, dude. It's too good.
Alright, my dude. Thanks again.
Yeah,
Thank you, everyone. Love you all. See you soon.